3, 2. Hello, everybody. This is Pokemon Leaf Green Randomized Nuzlocke. We got through all the boring stuff. We are heading to Cerulean City.
I'm on the road to Cerulean City.
I am joined with Bane
And
Mega. Also, I didn't know if you were going to say anything.
And Mega.
Yes, Mega.
Well, I figured I could say something after Mega was introduced. I mean, I'm not that rude. I mean, I'm an asshole, but what can you say? I have 10 badges, you only got 8.
No,
Well, usually that's how it goes.
you just shamed me.
It's like, I'm here with Bane. You're like, yo, what's up, blah, 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 blah. It's like, also here with blah, blah, blah.
I want to break the mold. My ability is Mold Breaker.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It is a pretty impressive thing. The only thing better than that is like Moxie and God, I can't even remember what Malamar had. Contrary
to popular belief. I don't know why I bought repels like it's gonna do anything. These Pokemon are higher level than me.
Get fucked.
Alright, we should be able to get in here now. Let's go take on the Mewtwo.
No.
Finally.
I'm not ready.
Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo.
Looks nice.
So this is like we've got like what, roughly 300 some odd Pokemon to choose from. What do you all think the final encounter of this here Nuzlocke's going to be? Like, what do you think Mewtwo's going to be randomized to? If the birds are any indication, it's probably going to be like a Metapod or some shit.
Ooh, Milotic. I love that Pokemon. I think Milotic, it needs a Mega.
You know what I always can't believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Throughout all generations of Pokemon, how has there not been a double battle with Milotic and Gyarados?
I don't think there has. There might have been. Geodude in the water.
Well, I mean, this coming from a guy who has yet to play Gen 4 or 5, like 5's on the list.
I don't know if there's ever been a double battle. I'm pretty sure somebody at least has had both of them.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like you see double battles of +1 mining in every game.
Oh, I need rock smash.
You see double battles of like. In Gen 6, you see the male and female versions of like Meowsticks, of Purefro, or however you pronounce that Pokemon.
Yeah.
And all that. Like, they always have the male and female versions for double battles of shit, but I can't ever remember seeing one that had Gyarados and Milotic. And I mean, it's pretty obvious that Milotic is the female Gyarados.
Right. Yay, green shard, because I needed that.
Back to my original question. I think your Mewtwo is going to be something lame, like a fucking. If I had to pick any Pokemon, like just to spite you, I'm going to say it's going to be Nidoking.
It's gonna be what?
Nidoking.
I'd be fine with that. Like I just don't want it to be stupid.
Like a Metapod, like my freaking.
Yeah, like I would love something like cool. Just kind of in the whole thing off with.
Deoxys.
Maybe John Cena.
What if it was actually a Mewtwo?
That'd be the craziest. I think that'd be like the most out there.
Ooh, an Absol.
I love that. Absol's tight. Why aren't you using Mega Repels?
I am.
Because I didn't get many repulses.
Why aren't you stronger?
Bruh. Because I can't beat a 67 Jigglypuff.
That's like freaking Aerosmith. You still one-shotted it.
I still one-shotted it. I popped it.
You one-shotted it with like... Hell, that 58 Ditto.
Fluffy tail. Hell yeah.
How many of those have you picked up in this Nuzlocke?
A lot. Ask me how many shards I picked up.
I don't want to. I know how many I picked up in my randomized Nuzlocke, and I can only imagine.
It's just like, I don't need these.
I don't even think there's a way to use them in this gen.
Amulet coin. I already have one.
Yeah, but see, now you can have 2. Get twice the amount of money. You can have Machamp hold that, like 2 of those.
Speedbass. Look at that. Am I here
See,
already? Look at that. I'm already a Mewtwo.
Damn. Why you saving? It matters.
I don't know. Everybody ready for this?
Yep. Final guesses.
Final guesses. Leave them down in the comment section below or in the chat.
It looks like
on
you
where
to
you are.
me, so.
I'm gonna turn the Game Boy volume up so everybody can hear this cry.
I still can't, but you know, everybody else can do it.
That's true.
Meow.
I didn't
Told
hear
you
what
it was new.
I didn't hear what it said, like what it was. I said Ninjask.
Hey, shut up, cat.
Do I kill it? Do I catch
Hey,
it?
don't be doomed.
I'm gonna catch it.
I ain't gonna lie, Mega. I heard your cat in the background, and I thought it was one of mine.
I don't even know if I can weaken this thing.
Well, my
No,
girlfriend
it's
just got
fine.
home. Like usually when she gets home, they can see her like pull around the house and then like back up. And they start meowing for
I
her.
killed it. Haha.
She doesn't instantly go in there and let him out. They'll meow.
And that is how we're gonna end it. We're gonna end it with the Ninjask death.
You killed it.
I killed it.
Hey, it was technically a legendary.
It was a legendary in disguise, as Mewtwo is in disguise. Which leads us to our big announcement. Our Twitter project is actually going to be the Christian playthrough.
You got that picture handy, man?
I do not.
I mean, if you give me a second, I can grab it and send it to you on Facebook. Or you bring it up
I probably will find it before you do that.
I bet you can't.
Oh,
Before I save it.
sounds like a challenge.
I
I'm gonna
bet
find it for both of you, and I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Christian playthrough of Pokemon.
I have it right here.
No, he's lying.
I was literally about to click on it to send it to you, but since you got it. Like, you win this round.
Well, the beauty about this is that since I'm using like a screen capture, I can just move this over to the main screen.
Yeah.
If you can see this at all.
Let me bring Skype back up. I can see that, it's just not huge.
Handle it, me. You have it? You have it up on yours?
No, I don't, but, like, my freaking Internet Explorer stopped working. Yes, people, I use Internet Explorer. But before anybody jumps all over that.
But yes, I was gonna say we kind of alternated rules, but the rules to the Pokemon
I
Christian
can read
playthrough.
yours.
You can do what?
I
Yeah.
can read it. Yours.
You can read mine.
So, I mean, that'll be a good size.
All right. Number 1: players cannot let their Pokemon evolve. That's gonna be pretty crazy.
Hey, my only hope for it is that you actually get an Eevee. Hey, I've told you forever. I want somebody to legit just bring an Eevee. I think Eevee needs something that, like, a light bulb for Pikachu that makes it competitively useful as an Eevee, and it should get a hidden ability for just itself that, like, Amura's hidden ability or Heracross's that make its normal moves something else.
Yeah, they should have gave it like normalized or something like
Well,
that.
see, I guess that wouldn't work because if it changed its normal moves to something else, then, like,
I think Eevee should have like Protean or something.
I agree. That would be a really awesome ability for it.
What if?
Two. Oh, okay, go ahead.
What? Sorry. What if they had it set up to, because you know, like Arceus, whatever you want to call him, however you want to pronounce it.
Arceus.
However, well, I always called him Arceus too, but in the movies they call him Arceus.
I haven't seen the movie, so fuck you, Pokemon.
I call him
No,
Rocky.
but like he gets the place to change his types. So what if like Eevee could hold the stones and like have electric types and stuff like that?
That'd be cool.
Like Eevee should have like a move kind of like Judgment, to where like it's dependent on what like something.
I do think Eevee should get its own like unique move, like Flying Press for Hawlucha
That'd
or
be pretty
Chatter
cool.
for Chatot.
I don't know.
But yeah,
Sun and Moon.
I don't know.
Never know.
Yeah, Sun and Moon. It's all these changes could be there. But number 2, which kind of like says a big fuck you to me for my gym type Pokemon. Players cannot catch Dark, Psychic, or Ghost Pokemon, nor can they use moves of those types. So like all my favorite Pokemon, with the exception of like Arcanine, get taken out right there because no Ralts, no Umbreon, no Gengar, like bam.
No Shadow Ball, no Psychic, like moves,
Like, even more than, like, that, you can't use Mean Look.
No
can't
Hypnosis.
use, like, no Curse. Like, no Nasty Plot. Like, all these things, man. Like, I think that, honestly, is going to be the biggest, like, challenge for you other than the whole, like, can't evolve your Pokemon. Like, even that's not a big deal.
I think this is going to be hilarious, and it's
I
going to
think
be
it's going to
fun.
be hilarious, too. I think we need... I think we should add our own rule to this, like at the end, but I'll get to that, and like you'll see why when we get to the end of it.
Yeah, we can discuss it. Rule number 3: Pokemon must be at least level 22 before they breed, and two Pokemon of the same sex cannot share a daycare center.
I love that rule. I'm not gonna lie. That's literally my favorite. One of my favorite rules of this whole freaking like Nuzlocke.
Oh my god! Like I can't wait to like have to do these rules. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with a lot of these like other rules that are in this.
Oh yeah, like I think these rules are gonna be the greatest thing in the world. No joke.
Like this is gonna be hilarious. Will be a Twitch exclusive. I think I'll upload the videos into the YouTube though. I'll transfer
Oh
them over,
yeah.
but this will be recorded and played strictly on here.
We don't know like exactly what time frame these will be. These could legitimately have random times for them to go up, depending on availability for me and Nova. So like,
No,
following
no,
Twitter, following on Twitch, best
follow
way
me
to
on
figure out.
everything. Follow me on YouTube. I'll upload stuff over there. I'll probably upload a video that lets them know that we're doing Twitch.
Well, yeah, like that could be up before you even tweet or anything, because that gives them time to see it, go over there, and all that. So.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, we'll put it out there. It won't just be like, oh, randomly brought Twitch up and started going into it. And like for those who like might have seen it at the beginning of this video, the other video actually won't be the beginning of this video. It is the other one. Like we'll probably like start streaming and then just wait 5 minutes or something before.
Yeah, it'll be up like 5 or 10 minutes before we start streaming usually.
But yeah, so that's
Must be level 22. I don't know if I'll do anything with breeding or daycare center whatsoever.
Nuzlocke you normally don't, so like this isn't necessarily just for a Nuzlocke.
Oh yeah, this ain't even a Nuzlocke, is it?
Well, no, but we decided you were going to play it in the Nuzlocke rules.
We'll see.
We'll see. I still think you should play it at least with the Nuzlocke rule of like if anything dies and shit. If nothing else, that at least.
If I have like a main Pokemon and it dies, can I bring it back on the Sunday stream?
No.
Yes, but only if you pray to Arceus for the streams all the way before that.
If we meet Arceus's needs of certain amount of likes, we will revive a Pokemon live on the stream. Oh,
moving onward. Number 4, if a player obtains an egg, it's their duty to keep it in their party and raise it until it reaches level 18.
Now, the one of the rules we were talking about, what if we hatch a Survivor?
We'll get to that, like, because we haven't covered that rule yet.
That's true. 5. Legendaries are false idols and must be killed. If you were paying attention to any of this, you noticed that we killed just about every legendary we encountered without second thought. We even killed the Ninjask. Even Lord Helix, just in case. We even killed the Ninjask pretending to be Mewtwo.
Or was it Mewtwo pretending to be Ninjask? The world may never know. These are the questions, people.
What's really funny is Mewtwo was actually, I think, on the way to Rock Tunnel, which is right next to the Cerulean.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Ninjask overtook it with his bug typing.
But
and Mewtwo was just hanging.
Psychic as Bug.
No, he's not. It's just a bug type. Bug is good at Psychic, actually.
Oh, see, I thought
yeah. Most bugs are weak against Psychic just because they have poison typing.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
but still, hilarious.
This is the one we were debating about when we ran into Lord Helix. 6 players cannot use fossils and should ignore a science lab whenever possible.
Now, what I'm curious about with that is, does that mean I can't catch fossil Pokemon, or does that mean we can't revive fossils?
I think consider that it says it cannot use fossils, so like by technicality, Kabuto, Ammonite, and their evolutions are like almost any fossil Pokemon is listed in the Pokédex as fossil Pokemon. So I would assume that means you can't use them.
Yeah, I think it would be better off just
science to revitalize them through lore, anyways. So I think like just to opt out of everything else, I think it should just be an understanding that we don't use them.
I would agree. I was gonna say I think we'll just not use fossils.
We'll make our ruling on that and just like, because I mean, what's the worst thing that happened? We can't use them and like we're playing it more legit than it should be.
Yeah, of course, if people are around, we might leave it up to the chat.
Oh yeah, I mean, any fan interaction is more than the fans get to decide more than anything else.
I'm deciding. I can't decide if I want to have like. I think at the beginning of this episode, I might have like a really fast forward version of everything we just went through.
Yeah.
Leading up to this, I'll still upload both of them, but we'll see.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's you, one of you with the number 7.
Yes, it is. Ready? All right. Players cannot play at game corners and must avoid the benefits of narcotics like PPF and rare candy.
I don't use those shit anyways.
So pretty much if I get a rare candy, I have to toss it immediately.
Yeah.
You want some weed?
Number 8. This is what we were talking about earlier. Players cannot catch Ekans, Arbok, Viper, or Superior, and are advised to disregard their advice.
I love that one.
I do too, just for the ending. I still don't know exactly what we're going to do if, for whatever reason, you get gifted an egg that evolves, like, that becomes a Viper or an Ekans. Because, like, Superior is the evolution of the Grass-type Pokemon in Fortune, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. So, I don't really know what we're going to do with that.
Well, the thing with Superior, though, is that, like, obviously if I ended up with a Snivy,
Well, yeah, you can't evolve it anyway.
I can't evolve it anyway.
Yeah.
You know, unless advised by another Arbok or Survivor.
No, you're not. You're supposed to disregard their advice.
But what if it's good?
No,
What if
it's not good. It's defaulted to bad.
That doesn't sound like a good time at all.
No one said the Christian playthrough was a good time.
Moving on. If players do not number 9, if players do not follow these rules, they will be sent to the distortion world and live with Giratina forever.
Damn.
That was just real.
That one's just real. There's just no getting around that. That's just when shit got real. Just before we cover anything else, alternate Protestant edition. Believe in Arceus and do whatever the fuck you want.
Yes. You said you had something to put in after this.
I did, and I don't remember. It was a ruling. Wasn't it a ruling that, like, I said we were going to do specifically for us? Oh, yeah, I remember, because I had to look at the picture. I think automatically if we catch or run into a Bidoof, we have to catch a Bidoof, and it has to stay in our party no matter what. Every time we run into a Bidoof, because it's there.
We have to think of a really good name for him.
Medusa.
Medusa.
Well, I mean, people could help us with that. Anybody who watches this video, like, any good name for Bidoofs, like, I know what we can name it. Oh, what's his name? The Wild Thornberry's dad.
Oh,
Nigel.
Crap.
Nigel Thornberry.
Smashing.
Thornberry. For every Bidoof we catch, Nigel Thornberry. Because I was just looking at him and all I could see, like, either that or Timmy Turner for the buck teeth.
That's true. I'm trying to think. If we get gifted an Ekans, Arbok, a Survivor, or like a Pokemon like that,
yeah,
I'm almost thinking that it would be like we got poisoned.
Yeah.
Because like they gave it to us and we had to take it.
Yeah.
I might roll a dice and get rid of one of the Pokemon from the party.
Unless, okay, and like, because I mean, a dice would hit whatever slot it was in.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was an Ekans or whatever, like, that's a cool rule. Like, that'd be a cool ruling just to go in there with it.
Because it's obviously like more of like a loose, fun playthrough, so we can kind of play around with it.
Did we ever decide what gen we wanted to do this with? Didn't we say we were going to do it with black and white?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I mean, it seems to me like it's almost more based around Gen 4. Which, I mean, because there's no ruling that would be required Gen 5 or 6.
I think what we should do is with the whole Nuzlocke aspect of this,
yeah,
we shouldn't end it like a Nuzlocke, like where like if something dies, it's gone forever. We should have it set up to where we have to have like a revive ready, but we can't buy the revives.
Yeah, you have to be able to pick it up.
Like if we find a revive, we can go in the box and revive a dead Pokemon.
Well, some honorable mention of rules that I still think like would be legit, and not only to this particular playthrough, any Nuzlocke thing. Anyway, honestly, for one, I really believe there should be a ruling that if you enter a Pokemon gym, you have to fight every trainer, and you can't leave the Pokemon gym until you beat the gym leader.
See, that'd be fine for like a regular like Nuzlocke, though. I don't know about this.
I know, not for the Christian playthrough, but like I still think that's. I think that's a thing. That should most definitely be a thing in any Nuzlocke.
I
Just
think
because,
I
like,
think I think that's actually like a staple rule in one of the other Nuzlocke types, like Cage Lock or something like that.
well, I mean, I just think I haven't found one that does it, and most of the ones I have watched online, like it just seems like people run back to the Pokemon Center at any given opportunity, and I mean, I get it, I see why you would, but like I'm going by like the show, and I can't think of any time I've ever seen Ash walk into a gym and leave before he fought the gym leader. The only time like I can even think of him walking into a gym, walking out, and coming back was after Lieutenant Surge kicked his
Yeah,
little ass.
but usually there's also not like a pre-trainer doing the gyms.
I I feel that, but like there are in later generations, aren't there? Or is that not a thing either?
I think
I'll be honest.
he usually just ends up fighting the gym leader. Like they usually go on some quest and he's like, all right, well Ash, come back to my gym.
Well, yeah, but he also got the first two gym leaders to go like with him through the entire first season.
Yes, yes he did.
Which as many times as I've played any Pokemon game, I've never gotten Misty to be able to leave with me. Like that bitch.
Misty, I know, right? Bulbasaur's following me. Pikachu's following me around in Yellow Version. I'm just like, yo, you hang out here, Bulbasaur. Let me get that Misty.
Yeah, yeah, but too bad. Like Misty just ignores us.
Misty,
Um,
you're gonna miss me.
a few other things like I could see as legitimized rulings on it, and it can take it or leave it. Uh, I've always thought it'd be cool to not be able to use like. I guess this one covers some of it. Like certain moves, though, like I think that there are definitely move breaking games. I don't think Horn Drill should be a thing
When
because
was the
like
last
it's
time anybody
accurate.
used Horn Drill, though?
Well, that was an example. Like there's a lot more like other moves I'm trying to think of. I just can't think of them right now. Mainly like instant one hit KOs or shit like that. Like just limiting certain moves. Like I don't think it should be for this because they already limit what moves you can use in everything anyway.
Yeah, for the most part, that is our next project. We don't know exactly when that's going to start. Stay in the feeds. Keep an eye on the channel. Make sure you follow this channel for more Pokemon content as well. Follow on the YouTube. Bottom of the screen, I believe. Should still be up there.
Yeah.
It's the middle one. Nova Streams. The Twitter, at CKNovaEWO. You're obviously on this. See, this was originally going to be recorded on YouTube, so I don't know. It was originally just the name and then the Twitch, so you can follow Twitch. Now it's reversed.
Well, that's because I'm kind of glad we did it in the stream.
I'm glad we did the stream because I wouldn't have done the video. I would have been like, damn.
Yeah, we spent 30 minutes before we even went to Mount Everest. Let's be honest. Like,
Yeah, so that'll. I probably won't cut that down. I don't know what I'll do with that.
I don't know. Like, there's many options with it. They'll obviously know before this. So, one last thing I think that we should do. Anybody who watches it, I think should leave a comment about either what gen we should do, and more than that, what starter you should start with.
Definitely be randomized though.
Oh, would it be randomized?
I think so. I think it'd be better to do it randomized.
Fair enough.
That way, like random legendaries will pop out at us.
Do it. I don't know. See, like we'll have to figure all that out and release another like update video on this.
I think what we should do though. See, I actually do like the idea of them picking a starter for us.
I do too.
Only for the fact that then we could unless we just start with Bidoof.
Yes.
But I want to give my opponent like a dark type or something like that. My rival.
If we start with Bidoof, I think you should instantly give your rival Giratina.
Oh God.
No, in all honesty, you should give your rival Snivy.
Something like that. Snivy, Arbok, maybe.
It's a Viper or something. Well, like, my personal opinion is Arbok is like the weakest snake Pokemon. Like, it's cool as shit, but let's be honest, Arbok's a lot weaker than Viper Superior. But, I mean, we
I
could
am
always...
starting with Bidoof.
Yes.
And-
Like,
and-
I've already, like, decided that the Bidoof has to be the thing.
Yeah, unless somebody comes up with a better option and leaves it down in the comment section.
And
Bidoof-
just
Bidoof's
want to
the
go ahead
thing.
and say, like, those better options are instantly going. We're instantly going to say no to things like Magikarp, Feebas, things that don't actually have an attack, um, because that's just there's no winning. That's an impossible Nuzlocke.
Yeah, there's.
But yeah, I think Bidoof, like, just for sake of the picture alone, Bidoof.
Yeah, I like the idea of using Bidoof.
Bidoof named Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry, or just call him Thornberry. I'll call him Nigel.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna pick one or the other, it needs to be Nigel, not Thornberry.
Yeah, I agree.
Nigel. Bidoof named Nigel.
But we
And the
hope you
great-
check that out. Not to cut you off, sorry.
That's fine. The great thing is, like, it can't evolve, so it's gonna be a Bidoof forever.
Yeah. But yes, that's our next project. Keep an eye out on it. That's gonna wrap up the video. We caught the Mewtwo. It's actually a Ninjask in
Killed
disguise.
You did not catch it.
I killed the Ninjask with the holy fire of Charizard. Side B right there. It was a fun journey.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. The good thing is I'm going to be there for the next playthrough, so the nicknames will be a little bit better. Not to
Oh.
rank or anything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
is that how you feel?
Hey, man, look, best nickname in your whole team is Sazzles.
No, it's not.
It's the best nickname. Other than February. February don't count. It's exempt.
Rihanna, Side B. No, see, they're good to me
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess
because
if I
they actually have like meanings behind them to some
Let's
extent.
be honest. We can both agree that you could have came up with a better person nickname than that. Right?
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, that was a good Meowth nickname, and no one ever left me a better name.
Hey, I was behind at that point.
Well, he was still there to the final.
Didn't I tell you a better name for that at some point?
You did not.
Oh, regardless.
We were making jokes about naming things like Sasha and stuff like that, but I thought about it. I just didn't really. First of all, it's a male.
I will say, like, taking everything else back. Like, Side B, I guess I would get more if I played Smash rather than the Wii. or whatever.
There you go.
So, I do take it back. I forgot, like, what your Salamander's name. Salamander would probably be the best nickname. I'm pretty okay with that.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of
Okay.
nicknames I didn't think were gonna be worth anything, and like you said, you're already gonna name a lot of stuff like Brock Eyes and
Oh, yeah, the Brock...
we have the
See,
both
Brock Eyes,
sides.
unfortunately, we never actually got to use. Like, that's the most unfortunate part about it, is, like...
But it's all about those inspirations.
Well, I feel you. I guess that's true. I was just more or less picking. I mean, I was just mainly looking at that's right when I said that. And,
Oh, yeah, I agree,
You know,
like-
personally for me, I'm not a big fan of the Side B Charizard name, but like I said, I didn't play Smash.
That was like the only name I walked in here like at a time where I was like, why we got a Charizard? I'm gonna name it Side B for this reason.
I'm just saying, I reserve the right to nickname many Growlithe, Arcanines, or Umbreons.
I don't know if I can trust your judgment after attacking me like that.
I've attacked you, dude. Our first feud in any of our wrestling league against each other. I've attacked you more than like anything else.
You attacked me on a personal level in this.
Well, you know what?
I put
It's
minimal
okay,
work
'cause
into these nicknames.
It's okay. I'll pray to Arceus for forgiveness later.
I don't know what this Arceus you speak of is. But Arceus will be watching over our next playthrough. I don't even know. Call it whatever you want. That's the beautiful
For the
thing.
record, like you guys like that haven't picked up on it yet. Me and him disagree on a lot of the pronunciations and a lot of things. So that's going to be a good time.
A lot of stabbing in the face. Christian playthrough coming at you soon. That's gonna wrap up the video. Thanks for checking out the whole series. Don't look at my background. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's a good background.
I'm just pulling up everything right now. I didn't even do any of that. But yes, that's gonna wrap up the video. Make sure you check this out. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff.
And he can't trust my judgment, people.
Can't trust his judgment, but we're gonna have him along for the ride anyway. We know the stream has been hell for him. Yeah, Vega in the background, not saying nothing.
He doesn't want to get stabbed in the face.
Doesn't want to get stabbed in the
Yeah.
face.
I know my place.
It is time to end this video. Peace out, everybody.
Boy.
Nah,